Hey guys, welcome back and happy, Wednesday. Happy Real Housewives of Salt Lake City Day. Guys, we're not back to talk about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City finale because we will be doing that tomorrow. However, we are back to talk about the Real Housewives of Orange County because Tamara got a belly button, which is not really news, but it's due to her abdominal surgery. And it looks like Shannon Beador's boyfriend just recently broke up with her after 3 years. Oh, okay. Now, before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like Shannon Beador was blindsided, according to Radar Online, by her ex-boyfriend, John Janssen, for breaking things off with her after 3.5 years of dating. Now, there were a few people, I think Jeff Lewis said this. I think Kelly Dodd, maybe she said this. I don't want to put words in her mouth. I think a few people have said that this was not going to be a relationship that was going to last. But then again, when people talk about your relationship and they say, oh, you're not going to last, you're like, you don't know. You don't know what we have behind walls. So of course she's going to protect that. Okay. The Bravo star revealed her longtime boo shocked her with the decision a little over a month ago. She told People magazine that Jansen broke up with her after they finished filming season 17 of The Real Housewives of Orange County. All I can do is repeat in my head what he said to me while we were filming. We were in a great place, but 7 days later when the cameras were down, it was a completely different story. He told me he was done with the relationship, and to hear what he said to me then was absolutely devastating. But what did he say? What did he say that was so devastating, Shannon Beador? Shannon Storms Beador. Share it. Mention it all. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself, sorry. I've never loved anyone more in my life. I was hopeful this was the man I was going to spend the rest of my life with. I wanted to work it out. I never loved anyone like I've loved John, but clearly he didn't feel the same way. That's really awful, too. I mean, I'm sure, and of course, going down the rabbit hole, somebody will go on social media and be like, that's what you get, Shannon. Karma's a... And it's like, people just want to be so upset right now. I don't get it. I don't get why sometimes the investment in some of these situations from some of the viewers, and you're probably thinking too, that's rich coming from you. You're talking about it, but I'm not invested in her love life. I am curious what the hell's going on, but it's like a surface level curious, not like a... You get it. Jansen told People it was a super hard decision, but he felt it was right for him. I've been in pain over it. It's sad because I loved Shannon very much. I have loved her more deeply than any woman in my life. She's one of a kind, so funny and generous and full of life and adventurous. We have a connection that's unlike anything I've ever had, and I know for as long as I live, I'll never meet anyone like her again. But that doesn't mean we're right for each other for the rest of our lives. He also said he made the decision after realizing the relationship wasn't going to last forever. So what is that tick that says it's not going to last forever? Well, I guess it's just a gut feeling. It doesn't make sense to be together if you don't believe in it. That's the feeling. That's the feeling that says not going to last forever. Boop. The last thing I wanted to do is hurt Shannon, but I do think I did the right thing for both of us. We're two people who love each other very much, but love is not always enough. And while I know Shannon sees it as, I've said things that I have never meant, I hope she'll be able to see that there's no bad person here. It's two really good people who couldn't make it work. Now, we know that they met in 2019. They went public a few months later, and this seemed to be the first serious relationship since, she left David Beador. Now, speaking of relationships, Tamara Judge has an interesting relationship with her non-belly button because she's speaking out after undergoing a series of abdominal procedures for hernia repair and scar tissue removal. Even though if you go to the Rick and Kelly show, Kelly seems to say that's not what she went under for, which I don't even want to get back into that because that kind of grossed me out. But this is what was being said. According to January 3rd, a third report from the Bravo's Daily Dish, Tamara took to her social media account soon after her surgery to admit that the pain is brutal. Hey guys, just wanted to say Happy New Year. I'm a little worse than I was. I'm in worse shape than expected, but I got a pain pump right here and it drains. I went in for a revision for a hernia surgery that I had 10 years ago, and I went in and got a little more than I bargained for. Ugh. You can keep the knife and everything that goes with it because I don't care about that. But I am happy she got her belly button that she always wanted. She always wanted a belly button. I don't want to take that away from her. I'm happy for her. According to Tamaras, she experienced complications during the procedure that led to an additional surgery. Dr. Donald S. Malds found another hernia in my upper stomach, and my entire abdomen was covered in scar tissue. So he had to dissect all of that. So I'm in just a little bit of pain. Luckily, the longtime reality star was in good hands with her husband, Eddie Judge, who was seen cooking for her in another post. The best little helper taking care of me this week. And that's what she gushed in the caption. As Beverly Hills fans may know, Taylor Armstrong is going to be a part of the Orange County series, and Taylor Armstrong and Tamara are getting along pretty well. I saw where other fans were asking, what are the alliances right now? It seems like it could be Gina and Heather Dubrow. I feel like Emily, I don't really know where she stands. And then I think we have Tamara Judge. I think that we have the new woman that's going to be on the cast. Of course, Shannon Beador. And I feel like Vicki Gunvalson is going to be popping in and out. But we'll see. Especially with the new Ultimate Girls Trip, season 4, and then bringing Vicki Gunvalson back. I'm wondering if they're going to see how she stands without Tamara Judge. And I'm also wondering if this is another way to see, do the fans miss her? Is she going to be able, like, is this a second chance? Will she be able to prove herself? Will we be getting Vicki Gunvalson back? I think being off for 2 years was probably the best thing that Andy Cohen could have ever done for me, even though I didn't like it. She's talking about the housewives now. I was on the show for 12 years, and once you're on for that long, you become a professional housewife. And then once you're off of it, you're like, oh, ouch, I did that. You come back and you're like, I was kind of an asshole. You come back with a different perspective, so thank you for firing me. Well, you're back, and we can't wait to see you. Guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are about Shannon being dumped, but also, what are your thoughts about Tamara Judge, even the new season, going into the new season? What are you most excited for? I think I'm most excited for the Tamara Judge return and to see how Heather Dubrow reacts to it, but I really want to see that conversation between Tamara and Shannon just right out of the gate. The conflict resolution, we know that they found resolution, but I want to know, where was the conflict? What actually happened? And we know something was thrown, or a table was pushed over, or somebody screamed something. That's so we know all of it. Yeah. Smash that like button, get subscribed, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you so very soon. Bye, guys.